What's going on, guys? It's Mr. DEBT Joe Lorick from the Money Etiquette Group, and I want to talk about blockchain technology, but I want to talk about it in reference to the Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. fight that's taking place November 28th, this Saturday at 9 p.m. on pay-per-view through Triller. It's important because most people are like, what are you talking about? How do you tie in blockchain technology and the Tyson-Roy Jones fight? We're just talking about a sporting event. Well, it's a lot more than a sporting event, and it has a lot more to do with blockchain than you might ever believe. So pay attention really quickly because I'm going to go through this really fast, okay? So the Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. fight is taking place this Saturday, November 28th, 9 p.m., and it's going to be distributed through Triller. This is not going to be a pay-per-view which you're going to watch on Showtime or through your cable provider. This is simply done through an app, through a website, given access where you can stream and you can watch it. Now, why is that important? Because if you understand where things are going with technology and you understand blockchain, then you understand why everything that's happening with this show is happening the way it is. For an example, this is not just a boxing match. This is an event. You have several matches, several exhibitions, several real boxing matches that will take place, but you also will have performances from Lil Wayne, from DaBaby, from YG, from Wiz Khalifa, and several other artists that are doing multiple sets. And it makes one wonder, why would these artists do this show? Of course, we know that Tyson and Roy Jones are big draws, but usually you don't have a full concert or somewhat of a concert that aligns with a boxing match. Why today? Well, that's where Triller comes in, okay? If you understand Triller, then you understand Triller is a direct competitor to TikTok. This is a music video sharing platform, okay? But they also like to share live events. They also are in the business of intellectual property. If you know about Triller, then you have to know about their ownership. And if you don't, here's something to look up. Triller is owned by, I think it's Proxima. Yeah, Proxima Media LLC. And Proxima Media LLC is owned by Ryan Kavanaugh. This is a big-time Hollywood producer, okay? Warner Brothers Pictures president. Okay, big time. If you don't know about Ryan Kavanaugh, just look him up. But he's big time in Hollywood, okay? So Ryan Kavanaugh owns, put it together, again, Proxima Media, LLC. Now, Proxima Media, LLC is entirely based on acquiring IP and distributing technology and media based on blockchain. What they're doing is they're offering artists the rights to their IP for shares in the company, but not stocks. They're offering it through securitized tokens like cryptocurrency. So what they're saying is, okay, if you work with our company, if you give us your IP, if you put on these performances, then we will give you an ownership percentage of the company, but not through shares, through securitized tokens, i.e. cryptocurrency. In fact, that token is called a proxy coin. So we're not just talking about something that's theoretical, we're talking about something that's real. It's called a proxy coin. Ryan Kavanaugh is also attempting to create a new platform in which films IPs can be traded, called ESX. So again, this is all about trading IP on an open market. This is a new, it's not really new, but I'm saying that in terms of where it is today, it's new. The masses don't really know about it right now. But again, guys, just tie that all together. So when you look at this event, this big pay-per-view fight, Roy Jones Jr., Mike Tyson, you look at all the artists that are performing, you look at where the money's going. This is all going through Triller. Why would these artists participate in this? Because at the end of the day, they're down with proxy coin. They're getting a promise, not just of an upfront money, but because of leveraging their celebrity, leveraging their IP, their music, they're able to make more money off of it, similar to what you have going on with Apple, but more money than Apple, okay? More money than Tidal. Not saying I'm knocking Tidal. I'm just saying they're able to gain more off of their intellectual property than through the traditional, or the new traditional platforms. So again, guys, blockchain technology has infiltrated your life on so many levels. And that's just a small example. I could go through banking, I could go through finance, I could go through so many companies. But just think about it. When you watch this fight, if you do, when you hear other people watching this fight this weekend, understand that this is all a money-making, I don't want to call it scheme, but venture to make money off of the back of blockchain technology. That's where blockchain is today. That's where crypto is today. So just something to keep in mind. You know, I've been talking about blockchain and crypto for years, and I'll talk about it some more. But this is just a perspective, because most people don't even tie the two in together. Any event that you watch, anything that you see that's being done big, that's somewhat untraditional, follow the money. 9 times out of 10, it's leading back to someone that wants to leverage blockchain. That's where we are today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you support, share, like. More videos to come.